Hi guys, this is namkraftvn and welcome to the This is Starcraft English comment. You're going to continue on with the Laddernet series game between random pro gamers on the Battle.net ladder. Today we're going to be having very strong players. One of my favorite players is going to be Best, a Protoss player, one of the original 6 Dragons versus JyJ, one of the former ASL champion. That's right, JyJ has won an ASL in the past. If you have not remembered, I'm just gonna remind you, he's one of the former champions. He's gonna be a very, very good player. This time we're gonna be having 2 players looking out on the map Polypoid, a classical map. You can see this map photo. Oh no, that's not the right one. Let me just quickly grab the right one for you. Excuse me. Very, very unprofessional and humiliating there that we have Polypoid for us. Yeah, this is gonna be Polypoid. Yeah, so this match is happening just as the players are prepping for, you know, next week's round of 24 groups D, E, and F. I think Best is playing. I don't know about JyJ. I think JyJ is in it, right? He's got to be in it because he's one of the strong players. But anyway, it's going to be seeing which player is going to be, you know, having the better preparation here. Let me just quickly grab the map stats for you. So for what do we have here? Terran versus Protoss. This is going to be some of the classical maps, as you can see. Looks like we're going to be having for Polypoid only 51.9% win rate for Terran. That means it's a little bit more flavored towards Terran and less flavored towards Protoss on this map. So we shall see. It looks like 12 Nexus going down once again for Best. We've seen a lot of Protoss players going for 12 Nexi. You know, Snow went for it. And this time around, looks like Best is going to be in some serious trouble here because the SCB is going to be coming out very early from JyJ, and this might signal the game is going to be ending soon, and I hope it doesn't end soon because I expect this game to be freaking goddamn epic. Yeah, but looks like Best has got the shorter end of the stick here. It's going to be coming out with what now? A pylon. Okay, the SCV is going to try to get... Okay, looks like at the last minute he's going to pull back, but Best already saw that SCV because he's got the vision of the pylon here. He's going to come down. He sees the SCV. That SCV is not going to be able to actually build on a bunker. Actually, this might be good for Best if he actually allow the SCV to go and build a bunker and then attack it the moment the bunker was started. But now looks like we're going to be having reaction time for JyJ. Is going to be going just for a factory. He's going to make some marine first. The first marine is going to come out, and let's see if Best going to be able to take one shot. He's going to try to take a shot. No, he doesn't take any shot at all, and this marine has still got the full health here. So we're going to be having the players coming out, and is Best going to is he going to be going for Forge? He is going to be going for Forge. This is a typical opening for Protoss players when they go for 12 Nexus, and it's discovered very early. Looks like Best's gonna send some of his probes coming down, and let's see if JyJ just allow this expansion to go up, or will he actually just let the game go on and actually he uses this game to actually practice for something. Anyways, the Zelle comes out now, and Best is actually not putting on the cannon because he knows that vultures are underway. Yeah, we're going to be having the add-on right away, so this is a very interesting build from JyJ. He's actually not pressuring that much. He's allowing his enemy to actually go up in expansion, and so far we're going to be having the Marines start to attack the cannon here. As the Zelle is going to try to chase this unit. That cannon is going to be cancelled. I think it was cancelled successfully. We're going to be having a second cannon come down behind us. We'll be having a lot more Marines coming out. And do we have a vulture? No, just a lot of Marine. And it looks like this expansion, excuse me, this add-on is going to complete on time. We're going to be having a tank now. This is an interesting build. Not going for vulture because he knows his enemy is going to be put down a cannon. So why go for vulture? And yeah, we're going to be having just 2 Zelle chasing the Marines back, and JyJ has kind of lost the opportunity to apply pressure, but the game is not yet over because the core has only started. This is going to be a very, very, very late game. We have 6 Marines, and we're going to be having a tank now, so the tank's going to be going for siege mode. So I think what JyJ is hoping to do is going to try to get a siege position around here, and that way just going to be he's just going to be able to box his enemy in because late core means late robo and late everything else. We're going to be having triple gateway coming up. This probe is actually want to check out if his enemy's gone for an expansion. Actually, he's not able to see anything, and now we're going to be seeing the rush now. This is kind of like a delay rush. We're going to be having 5 Marines here, 1 more, 7 Marine, 1 tank, a couple of SCVs. Another tank is going to be joining fray, and siege mode is almost done. And what does Best have? He's got 3 Zealot. He's going to be producing the first Dragoon. Is he going to be going for Robo? You need to put down a Robo at some point, but of course he's going to prioritize his units first. Anyways, these guys are gonna start to come out, and it looks like Best is gonna have a vision of the attack here. He's gonna have to pull back, and the tank is gonna siege, and the cannon's gonna fall. But behind this, we will have some pylon. maybe if Best makes a pylon, he's gonna actually be able to cover it. But it looks like we're gonna be having a second tank coming in behind this. What is JyJ gonna be making? He's gonna be making only tanks now, and the first Dragoon should be popping down now. Looks like Best is abandoned the low ground. He's gonna come out here and he's gonna be going for a cannon on the high ground. I mean, this is very interesting build. Actually, he actually doesn't need a cannon here because he's got Dragoons coming forward. So there's no way that JyJ could actually go for the attack on the high ground. Behind this, Best's Robo is coming up. Yeah, I guess Best is saying, you know what? I fear that you're gonna be going for a lot of pressure on the ramp. So I'm just gonna hang out here with my cannon and my Zelle. And it looks like we're gonna be having a lot of chance. And the engine bay is almost completed. Behind this is JyJ expanding. He's got a chance to expand. I mean, it looks like JyJ is building only tanks here. And we're gonna be having what on the low ground? More bunker, and Best is gonna pull back. He's got another Dragoon coming out, and the Shadow is gonna start to get created at some point now. I think the core upgrade is about 50% done. Engine is gonna come up, so we are gonna be seeing some twists here. It looks like if these tanks can actually get deployed here, they can actually shell the cannon. But it's gonna be very, very careful because Dragoons can actually start to position themselves around this area and actually target one of the tanks. Of course, Dragoon range, we need to finish first. Behind this, let's see what is JyJ. He's going for purely tanks. Only tanks and marine. He's going for only tanks and marine. It looks like Best is getting ready to drop some units onto the side of the map. He needs to actually cover this area so that the tank cannot get on the higher spot of his ramp here. Looks like, yeah, the Robo is going to complete now. The cannon was destroyed. We're going to be having more Dragoons getting created, and the core upgrade is almost completed. The Shadow is going to load some units down, and he's going to try to lay, go for the counter attack on this other side of the map, and indeed is going to actually get deployed here. The SCV is going to build the first bunker on the high ground. There's still 3 tanks behind this. What does JyJ have in defense? He's got some turrets, he's got some marine, he's got some tank. He's waiting back because he knows he's actually in the clear. He's got the advantage here. He just needs to hold on and make sure that there's going to be no counter attack. The counter attack has started here with double Dragoons, and we're going to be having 3 Zealot. Do we have Reavers? There's going to be Reaver. The Reaver is going to be slightly delayed. We're going to be having observers maybe. The engine bay is going to fall though. The SCV is almost dead. The SCV is not yet destroyed, but the engine bay is going to be falling. So no turrets for the timing. This counter attack is looking very, very strong here. Behind this, we're going to be having 2 tanks on high ground, and Best is going to arrive now. And let's see if JyJ actually is able to see this. He sees Dragoons moving on the low ground. He's going to react now. Behind this, the battle in Best's base is actually not happening. It looks like the Zelle is going to move across, and the SCV is not actually allowed to block. The Dragoon's going to get on high ground here because we don't have range. Okay, now we have range, I think. Drain is just completed. We're going to be having 1 tank snipe. The tank has got sniped, and we have 3 Zealot chasing a tank here. The Marine's going to try to snipe out the Marine, the Zealot. And behind this, does Best go for Reavers? I'm quite sure he's going to have his Reavers getting ready as well. This battle is looking very interesting. One of the tank is damaged. He needs to actually target the weak tank. He's looking for that tank. He's looking for the tank. Looks like the SCV is going to repair furiously here. One of the tank is so badly damaged, but the SCV at the last minute is going to repair all of those units. We're going to be having Dragoons coming out, and behind this, what does Best have? He's going to have some Dragoons. He's got some gateways production. The tank's going to get on high ground. He's going to try to lay behind here. The engine bay is going to get recreated, and Best is going to be going for the contact with 2 more Dragoons and maybe a Reaver. Okay, he's going to try to lay the Dragoons out. Of course, both the players are going hard. One basing it. There's going to be nothing else here. And JyJ, I think, could afford a second factory. He could definitely afford a second factory because Best has been going for double gateway, triple gateway for the longest time possible. 1 more pylon he's going to create it, and Best is going to try to wait for his Reaver. He's going to try to lay a Reaver shot. Actually, this is going to be a very, very good spot for the Reaver to attack here because the Reaver can actually time itself against a tank shot. 2 tanks have fallen already, and we're going to be having the Reaver attacking against the engine bay. It looks like the tank's going to try to attack. The Dragoon's going to spread out, and 1 more tank's going to fall. This tank is going to be falling, so only 1 tank on the low ground. And if Best pay attention, he could actually get some units, on the southern side. And he's going to be having Dragoons coming from the back. This is a genius move. The Reaver need to take care of the Marine. In fact, we're going to be having Marines getting destroyed. And this container has been broken. It's been completely broken from the back. And what does JyJ have? He's going to try to fall back here. He needs to destroy the turret. The turrets get destroyed. So the tank, the Reaver's going to land on the low ground here and do some more shots. And this is going to be crazy battles. Behind this, we do have some tanks getting ahead, but the Reaver's going to try to lay some shot. It lays a good shot to actually damage one of the tank, and Dragoon's going to try to find the shots here. Only 1 tank that's going to remain after the first tank has fallen, and Best is kind of completely taken JyJ by surprise supply-wise. Best is 61, then JyJ is only 45. And I guess this base is going to get destroyed. Dragoons on the high ground is going to try to attack. They probably need to get sniped now. Looks like we're going to be having the Nexus fall. So the Nexus is going to get targeted upon. And where's the Reavers? Looks like, yeah, Best is going to fall back. And looks like the Nexus is going to get targeted upon by the Marines here. The Marines going to try to attack. Looks like at the last minute, the next side, the Nexus, was cancelled. We need to have a Reaver in the back. The Reaver is going to try to take a couple shots here. Anyways, Best has taken a long time to actually clear this, this choke out. And behind this, JyJ expansion is almost going up now. JyJ need to go for a second factory. I mean, how do we have a Terran player with only 1 factory in a 10-minute mark of the game? I think he's got enough money for it. yeah, he's just definitely not microing hard enough. Behind his Best is gonna double expand. He's gonna try to keep his enemy contained here. And I want to see what kind of upgrades these players are going to be for. For Best, it's going to be for +1 weapons upgrade. I guess for JyJ, he's got nothing because only now the armory is started about for 30 to 40%, and so it's going to be waiting for a while. So the game, just after that crazy start, it's going to finally stabilize. Best is going to have to transfer his probe because his main base is almost mined out. Anyways, the Observer is going to try to check out the situation, and he sees the situation. Looks like JyJ sees the Observer as well. He's going to be completely wary of this shadow. We do have some turrets on this other side of the map. Best going to try to fly in. JyJ is going to see it with his turret. And the last bit is we're going to be having this Reaver lander. It's going to try to lay some shot. Double Reaver against the tank. Oh my god, JyJ is not paying attention. He's going to be losing a lot of tanks here. He needs to siege. And looks like we're going to be having some siege in the back here, but one SC is going to get sniped. And these tanks, oh my god, that tank was almost destroyed. Look at the 2 HP out of 150. And looks like Best is going to triple expand now. He's got 3 Nexi in various locations. Post Mega Cantors, his main base is almost mined out. We're going to be having a lot of upgrades here. Actually, Best can I think, afford to go up to City of Adun now. But for the time, he's going to be going for just observers. And try to play the game of Shadow and Reavers. Yeah, we're going to be having double Reaver containing this area now. As you can see, the Reaver is gonna, just lay some of the shots down, and we are going to be having, just more players, more of these two players trying to think about what the other guys is doing and try to counterplay that. We are going to be having more factory coming up now. Excuse me. For JyJ, he's going to rebuild his engineering. He's got about 5 factories. As for Best, has got 4 or 5 gateways. So I'm going to take this chance to actually show you one of my favorite picture of all time. This is going to be the picture that I took with Best a long time ago. Where's that picture? There it is. I was best friend forever back in 2013 or something like that, and we were just having good time when we were young, and still a lot of ambitions and hopes and dreams in our lives. But anyways, we're old people now, old men. No country for old men is what we're living in, and we have to kind of adapt to the situation. Anyways, back to this game. Reaver's gonna get pushed back, and the tank's gonna push forward now. And behind this, we're gonna be having Best with Shadow with speed. Supply-wise, JyJ is 68 and Best is 94. These tanks are actually inching forward nicely here. And what does Best think that he's gonna be going? He's gonna be going for Reavers, carriers, arbiters, Templar Archive. He's gonna be going for a lot of gateway, and we are gonna be having the City of Doom upgrading Zelle with lag here. So Best might be looking to do that timing attack. We've seen in a couple of games Best like to go for these timing attack with his Shadow, with fast Zealots and Shadow dropping stuff from the sky. But a couple of times there, I think Best also overcommitted in some of his attacks, and he's actually very well known to actually blunder a lot in those attacks. So he's gonna be very careful, especially against a very turlish Terran that JyJ is. Best got his 4 base functioning. He's got a lot of forces getting ready, and what is Best making? You can see that he's making some Zealot, some Dragoon Observers, and more gateway here behind this. Upgrades going up for Vulture speed, as well as +1 weapons almost completed for the tanks here. The tank's gonna push forward and push these Dragoons back. These Dragoons gonna fall back, on the low side here. We're gonna be having, where's the Reavers? The Reavers actually waiting out here, not engaging in the battle. Looks like at the last minute, JyJ is gonna move forward here. I don't know if this is the right move here at all for JyJ. I think he's got too few forces. We're gonna be having the Reaver actually stopping these guys in the middle here. Best need to fall back, or he's gonna have this high ground to, kind of rely on. The other force is going to try to go around this map, the other side of the map, and try to kind of, catch up with the rest of the army. And this tank is looking scary, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. We shall see. We're going to be having some engagement here. The Reaver needs to fall back, and the tank's going to push forward here. And this is going to be crazy siege percent. The Reaver needs to do some shot. The Reaver's not actually to do any kind of shot. The Dragoon's going to back up. I think they have to back up, but we do have reinforcement from the back. Zelle with lag just completed. We're going to be having the battle starting now. Looks like Zelle's going to move forward the tank. Actually not in the right position to attack here. And we're going to be having a lot of battles, and this is going to be crazy. The Reaver's going to have to land some shot. The Reaver's going to low down now. He's decided not to land yet. The Reaver's going to land a Reaver right in the middle of everything. The Reaver's going to take a good shot against the tank, and all of these tanks are going to get cleared out. And the last bit looks like Best has won the battle. The battle has been won by Best. After the battle is over, Best 118 supply, and JyJ with 78 supply, 70 supply, excuse me. So it's around 30 to 40 supply differences. Best going to try to block this choke here so that the Vultures cannot do a run by on the tanks. The Terran players often like to go for these kind of run by after the battle is over. They would just send some of the remaining Vultures to the various areas. We're seeing that exactly right here. Some of the Vultures going to get caught in the action with the probe here. But at the last minute, these Vultures going to, I think the damage was about maybe 3 or 4 probes. These Vultures going to try to get on high ground. The Reaver's actually not doing a good shot here. Fine, he's going to try to lay some shot. That Reaver's almost dead, but not yet completely. We're going to be having scanned, and do have Starport coming from JyJ. No, it's going to be just going for 5 factories and a lot of, I guess, upgrades. Yeah, we're going to be seeing the armory in the corner there, going for the upgrade, and he's gonna be going for shield upgrade. That's gonna be very interesting. And behind this, what does Bass have? Let me just quickly take a look at the upgrades. We're gonna be having +1 weapons for the Protoss army. For the Terran army, we only have +1. +1 what is it, armor for Terran is actually a long way away, and looks like at the last minute Best has got his he's finished upgrading something. He's gonna be going for +2 weapons, excuse me. So that's gonna be what we have, and looks like he's gonna be gearing up for some kind of taxis. He's making a lot of forces. He's making 10 Zealot. As you can see, 10 Zealot is a lot. So this is a signal that's going to be going for a time attack, and it looks like JyJ has enough to defend. Maybe he's got 5-6 times, got some Goliaths. Best is going to try to rely on this right corridor here. He can actually fly from the sky like this around this ridge and actually cover for, you know, without enemy. Anyway, we're having a major battle. Looks like he's gonna come in, and Reaver's gonna try to do some shot at the last minute. Looks like who's gonna be able to win here. Looks like Best got a lot. His Reaver is actually not able to do any kind of shot, but he's gonna try to come in with the rest of the army. And looks like there's not enough forces at all for JyJ to take care of this. And JyJ has GG. The game is gonna end now. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, buy me a coffee. The link to that is gonna be in the video description soon. Bye bye.